System variables superstars in AutoCAD. Have you had this problem? You've clicked open and there's no dialog box. You've just got a string down here on the command line to open a drawing, another drawing. Even if I type the open command, I get the same result. Why is that doing that? FILEDIA is the answer. This system variable suppresses display of the file navigation dialog boxes if it's set to 0. So change it to 1, type in open, and I shall pull it from the other screen to this screen so you can see it. And now we have the dialog box so we can navigate around and open things. Now PUBLISHCOLLATE is another superstar of system variables. Now we have a sample project over here. It's in one file. It's just a little house, a structural documentation of an extension to a house. So we have all the individual sheets in paper space here. So if I go publish, so PUBLISHCOLLATE affects the outcome of publish tool. Let's just print out these two retaining wall sheets. I've deleted everything else, and I've got a PDF already preset in the page setup. It's going to output it to that file location, so publish that. Now while that's publishing, I'm going to type in PUBLISHCOLLATE system variable. Now if you're in the system variable and you press F1, it will open the help file on that system variable and tells you about it. So this one says PUBLISHCOLLATE controls whether plotting a sheet set, a multi-sheet plot file, or plot spool file can be interrupted by other plot jobs. Oh my goodness, that's a hard way to write about it, but it's correct. But basically what it's saying is, can it do a single job, so it can make two PDFs separate, with the ones I just published, or will it collate them into a single file? So what did it do? It created them as single files, which I personally find desirable, but if you don't like that, you can change it system variable to 1. And if I do publish again on those same two files, I'll just delete all the sheets that I don't want. I had the retaining walls, and I'll delete those two and grab my page setup that I've preset and let that run in the backgrounds. And while that's running, I have no idea what else to talk about, but what I would normally say is PDFs in a single format are better than collated, because it's easy to collate, but it's harder to split them up. So that's my recommendation for good drafting and delivery. Let the user collate the PDFs if they want to. So here it comes out there, that single file, and you can see that there's one and there's two sheets in that. So that's what PUBLISHCOLLATE does. Let's go back to our super stars of system variables list and PICKADD. So PICKADD, if we've got, we just no command active, and if we just go click, let's just draw some lines. Actually, I think it'll be easier to see if I draw a couple of lines. PICKADD. So click, 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 click. It's not adding to the set as I click on it. So if I type in PICKADD and it's 0, I change it to 1. When I go click, 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 it adds them all to a single selection set. I think out of the box AutoCAD actually comes as system variable 2, which has some extra functionality around the select system variable. Yeah, so that's what PICKADD does, and if you're finding that not working the way you're used to, that's probably why. Now zoom factor. So zooming with the middle mouse, the wheel in the middle of the mouse, if you just point over to an area and then just roll in on that middle roll, you can probably hear it on the microphone rolling. You can see you can zoom in to where you're pointing, and that's pretty cool. A lot of people use that, but you can see mine's moving quite slow. Can I make that faster? Yes. Zoom factor is the one for you. Set it to 10. 60 is common. and then you can see, whoa, I can zoom a lot faster. So obviously the more experienced you become, the faster you want to go. Now mirror text, this is a handy one. So I've mirrored this text here, and you can see it's literally mirrored. If I type in MIRRTEXT system variable and change that to 0, and then mirror this text, see the difference? So mirror text, I'll just read the help file on that one to describe what that does, but you saw it visually there. So set to 0 retains text to direction, set to 1 mirrors the text. That's sometimes cool if you want to do something where you want literally mirrored text, so it is handy to have. So there are my system variable superstars in AutoCAD.